Table tennis is more commonly known as ping pong. Folding table tennis tables are popular in homes and kept outdoors because they can be closed up and rolled out of the way. These tables can also fold down on just one side, allowing for solo play. This high-end outdoor table tennis table has an aluminum bottom that prevents the tabletop, called the plate, from warping or splitting due to expansion and contraction. A press stamps cups into a sheet of aluminum. This pattern creates nearly equal areas both in contact and out of contact with the rest of the plate layers, providing flexibility to withstand temperature-related movement. Each table needs 2 embossed aluminum sheets, one for each half of the plate. A technician assembles frames for the plate halves out of square extruded aluminum tubes, cut to the lengths and widths of the plate half perimeter. An automated milling machine makes miter cuts, which allow the tubes to be made into rectangles. Then the technician moves the frames onto a rotating fixture and welds the corners together. The frames are inserted into a brushing machine. Inside, wire brush rollers allow the aluminum surface to become rough. This helps the components to adhere to one another. Another technician places the embossed aluminum sheet into a rectangular assembly jig and adds the brushed aluminum frame. A conveyor transfers the jig to the next station. Then the jig connects with an 8mm thick sheet of particle board made of wood chips and glue. The board is coated with a heat-activated adhesive film on both sides. At the next station, an aluminum sheet is placed on top of the particle board. This step completes the plate component assembly. Next, the conveyor loads the jig into a press. Once 12 jigs have been loaded onto the press, it heats to 239 degrees Fahrenheit and compresses them for about 10 minutes. This process activates the adhesive and bonds the components of each plate into a single unit, one framed plate half. Each plate half goes through an automated milling machine. The machine trims any excess material from all 4 sides to ensure the table won't have any sharp edges. The plate half goes through a paint machine, then into an oven. The process repeats, applying a second coat of paint and a UV-resistant clear coat. A machine applies paint through a screen stencil, printing the lines that mark the boundaries of the playing surface. After the paint is dried in an oven, a team places the finished plate half in a cardboard box and attaches folding legs to the base. The factory mills the legs in-house out of high-tensile steel, then finishes them in baked-on paint. The net, along with several components, are packed and made in-house, which the consumer later assembles to the table. Components include the net posts, side panels, wheels, wheel brakes, and the ball return box. Finally, the plate half is transferred to an automated system which completes the packaging. Many ping pong tables on the market require the net to be removed every time you fold the table. The design of this table enables the net to remain in place, whether the table is folded for storage or has one or both sides open for playing. Less setup time means more time to play.